The biggest problem with the finance profession is it's set up to look backwards. I want to look forwards. My clients want to look forwards. So I help companies with their financial management and with their growth and exit plans. So I help them understand where they are, where they've been and where they're going, and make sure we've got the proper resources in place. And those resources are typically people and cash. I worked with a business over the last 18 months who went from a turnover of £1 million to £8 million. And to do that, we had to bring in the right people at the right time, but more importantly, we had to make sure we had the right working capital facilities to allow us to fund that growth. And there's always growing pains in business. In any business that's changing will have growing pains. And the key bit is adapting to that and actually adapting to it quickly. Cash is something that's clearly misunderstood by many business owners, by many accountants, by many finance professionals. And it's the thing that keeps most business owners awake. If you've got good financial information, current, historic and forecast, and you understand your cash flow, and you can manage your cash flow, you'll sleep like a baby. You will never have another sleepless night, and I can guarantee that. My role is about giving the business owner, the chief executive, the information they need to run the business. It's about making those key decisions on the back of information, not just guess, not just instinct, not just based on your experience, but from real information. I like to think of financial information as your map for the journey. Think about flying a plane. How would the pilot ever get on without the dashboard? You'd have no idea. Would you ever get to the destination? Well, that's the same as running a business. If you don't have your financial information that tells you where you are and where you're going, how do you know where you are and how do you know you're ever going to get where you want to get to? Is if you don't measure it, how do you manage it? If you start measuring properly, you can start looking against budget, you can look at your variances, and you can work out what you're doing well, what you're doing badly, or things you need to change. I like to think of my involvement in any business as the final piece of the jigsaw, because I'm working with people who understand their business, they understand their industry, their sector, they're very good operationally, but they're less knowledgeable in finance, in banks and investment, and how to deal with that. So I come together and I provide the information and the ammunition that they need to go on that journey. I help develop the strategic plan, I help implement the strategic plan, and I make sure we have the right funding in place to allow us to take the business through that journey. The key focus for me in working with clients is to improve their profitability, cash flow, and their shareholder value. I can give visibility to the financial information, to the financial management. I can help develop the strategy. I can help implement the strategy. So if you're ambitious, you're entrepreneurial, you want to increase your profitability, your cash flow, your shareholder value, and you're interested in working with me, please get in touch. I'd love to be able to help you.